Donnie Dawg strummed his guitar. Clang! The worst chord he'd ever played rattled the room. But what if that mistake was the start of something brand new? Welcome back to Layer by Layer Go. I'm Don Panzik. Today we're turning brown sugar, bad notes, and busted plans into music, flavor, and wisdom. By the end, you'll hear how a spilled dessert, a forgotten melody, and even a dropped toolbox became a song. Donnie Dawg stared at his fretboard. Maybe it's not wrong. Maybe it's different. From the doorway, Bubba Crust the squirrel burst in like a gust of leaves, tail fizzing with excitement. Bubba says, "Different? Buddy, I'm reinventing different. I'm remodeling my treehouse, layer by layer, and I may have a date coming to see it." He puffed his chest, took one glorious step, and tripped over Donnie's amp. Crash. Bubba from the floor. That was on purpose. In the kitchen, Whiskers the cat lined up 3 little ramekins. Whiskers was muttering, "Creme brulee? Caramel flan? Dulce de leche? What's the difference, really?" Sploosh! One custard sloshed over. Crack! Another sugar top went too dark. Whiskers, frustrated. "Burnt, burnt, burnt. I'll never get this right." A tiny taste. A pause. Eyes wide. Whiskers' realization dawning. Wait, it's the burn that makes it taste good. The mistake is the flavor. Through the window fluttered Melody the Muse, humming a tune she half remembered from last week's piano recital. Melody the little muse bird, light and playful. I can't recall the whole Mozart bit, but this fragment keeps tagging along. She whistled a line, imperfect, wobbly, and it clicked against Donnie's sour chord like 2 puzzle pieces that didn't know they were meant to meet. Back on the floor, Bubba tapped his paw. Bubba trying to be cool. Just testing the acoustics down here. His tail knocked a toolbox. It slipped. Thud. Clink, clink, clink. The rattles fell in time with Donnie's strum and Whiskers' spoon on the counter. A hush, then a smile. Donnie leaned into that wrong chord. Melody looped her fragment. Whiskers tapped a spoon. Bubba's toolbox kept a clanky backbeat. From the rafters, Dreamweaver the owl glided down, notebook and wing. Dreamweaver, gentle and wise. A sour note, a scorched crust, a clumsy stumble. Often the world's sweetest things begin as mistakes, if you're brave enough to listen. And just like that, what began as mess-ups ended as music. Speaking of Whiskers' kitchen epiphany, let's make something delicious from a mistake. This is simple caramel sauce. 3 ingredients, 5 minutes, pure gold. Add 1 cup of granulated sugar to a dry saucepan. Medium heat. Watch and swirl. Don't stir yet. The sugar will melt and turn amber. When it's a deep golden brown, carefully add a 1/2 cup heavy cream. It will bubble. Start stirring. Remove from heat. Stir in 1 tablespoon of butter and a pinch of salt. That's it. From, "Oh no, it's burning," to liquid caramel. The lesson: sometimes the flavor is the mistake. Songwriters, lean in. The whole note can be the right idea. Think about it. Jazz greats often left in bad notes, and they became signatures. Hendrix leaned into feedback and changed guitar forever. Miles Davis, with his notorious albums in the 60s, were pretty much a mishmash of mistakes that turned into jewels. Dylan's voice cracked and the world heard truth. Don't delete your mistakes too fast. Loop them. Listen again. Today's sour chord might be tomorrow's hook. All right, here's a songwriter's reality check. Odds, hope, truth. Let's talk odds. If you upload your song through DistroKid, CD Baby, or TuneCore, you're tossing it into a huge ocean. Millions of songs go in every year. Only a tiny handful make the Billboard Hot 100. About 1 in hundreds of thousands. That's like a lottery ticket. Major labels are different. They don't toss in millions. They push maybe 1,000 big singles a year with radio and marketing. More than half of those land on Billboard. It's closer to a coin toss for them. Here's the hope. People do break through. I did. I landed a Sony deal. So yes, it can happen. And here's the truth. The deal doesn't always smell as sweet on the inside as it looks from the outside. Keep your why intact. If a deal comes, great. If not, you're still making music that matters. This week's journaling prompt is a mistake map. 1. Write down 3 mistakes you made recently. 2. Next to each one, write the hidden advantage or new path it opened. Burnt dinner, learned caramelization. Wrong chord, found a riff. Tripped up, found a better route. Mistakes are unpolished truths. Write them down. Polish them up. If you want to hear what mistakes can become, spin the Rockville wheel on my site and grab a random track from my catalog. You'll hear plenty of wrong notes that grew into the right song. As we officially step into autumn here in the Northern Hemisphere, I want to say thank you for listening, following, sharing, subscribing. We've crossed tens of thousands of views across platforms because you keep showing up. As of this recording, we're at about 35,000 views in the past 28 days, I'd say. And this is September 21st, 2025. Next week, while I'm away, we're doing a special Autumn Harvest, a greatest hits recap of your favorite moments so far. The no-nut banana bread, our sourdough adventures, yes, even the chocolate chip one, the creamy seafood bisque, plus the most watched music reels, Elton John, Freddie Mercury, Prince, Bowie, Tears for Fears, ABBA, and the little tips and dog wisdom you replayed the most. Think of it as a cozy fall feast of everything you loved. Until then, keep cooking, keep writing, keep journaling, and remember, every mistake can be music in the making. I'm Don Panzik, and this is Layer by Layer Go. See you in the next layer.